So kind of one of the reasons I asked this, and it was just interesting. Actually, Carson, can you pull back up the TikTok clip really quick if it's so here's the thing, right? So, okay, she's talking about dudes capping on Hinge, lying about their heights on dating apps. I want you guys to look closely, though. So this is on TikTok, right? Look at her face. That's a full face of makeup and a filter. So
It's like what she was saying.
Catfishing.
I'm sure she's an attractive woman without all that, and we obviously don't have her dating app profiles. Maybe all her photos on the dating app are no makeup, no filter. Although from my experience being on the dating apps, it's typically not the exception. It's the rule that most of the photos on there, most women are using filters and makeup, full face of makeup. Not full face, but... And so to me, it's just kind of interesting because you often hear complaints from women saying, guys are lying about their height, yet these very same women, Exhibit A, are misrepresenting their facial features, their physical appearance, they're using filters, they're photoshopping, they're fucking all this shit. And it's just like, so I'm thinking, listen, just for equality or whatever the fuck, I think dudes should start lying about their age on dating apps.
Their age?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I'm like, I know you.
My bad.
I was like, no,
I got
no.
Tara. Sorry, guys should start
like that
lying
take.
about their height. Sorry, Tara's little thing about the age thing threw me off there. I got my wires crossed. Yeah, I think dudes should start lying about their height on dating apps.
Or we just all start being more real on dating apps.
You think makeup is a lie?
Makeup is 100% a lie.
No.
I mean,
I get filters, but makeup's a stretch.
I feel like if you wear a full face of makeup every day, what's the problem with putting pictures on your dating app where you're wearing makeup? That's how you present yourself every day. The filters and Photoshop's different.
I'm sorry, but if a man cannot tell that I don't naturally have golden shimmery eyelids and red lipstick,
Yes.
I feel like that's his issue, not mine.
But I really do like her point, though. Like, if a girl is like, yeah, besides the filters and the editing and stuff, makeup, if that's how she presents herself every single day in and day out, how is that not the woman that he's getting? It'll be different if this girl is dressed like a bum 360 days a year, and like 5 days she puts on the makeup, and those are 5 days she has a picture on her profiles.
Yeah.
That would be a little different, but that's her day-to-day look. That's her
how you
day-to-day
look.
look.
That's how you look.
How can you tell her nobody else? How can you tell her she don't look like that?
Well, I mean,
And also, makeup helps enhance things that are. It depends also what kind of makeup. Are we talking like full like drag queen beat, or like there's difference in between makeups that can change your features? Not all makeup completely changes your features. Sometimes it just makes whatever lighting from a photo that would mess up your features back to normal.
I can ask you a question. So you've never in your life seen a girl completely different without makeup? I have. I used to do makeup.
That's why I said there's a
Yeah,
difference between like
'cause
the drag queen, like, you know, layers of makeup versus like the more natural.
I understand where he's coming from, because I wear makeup, but I do think that it is kind of like, because a lot of girls don't look the same without it. And if you can't live in your natural self and you're sitting out here judging people for their height and things like that, you're not even living in your natural beauty. And not just you guys, and just in general. So I understand exactly where he's coming from with that.
And I get that too, but then also a rebuttal to that is those girls who are doing the full beat down, like the kind of drag queeny makeup, are probably going to attract men who like that, who like women who do that. The men who like natural women aren't going to go for the ones who are wearing that drag queen beat. And I can guarantee, like she said, if they don't know that they can't, you could usually see, you could see that that's not what they look like. You could see all that makeup on their face. It's not like, you know, you're not being bamboozled. Like,
well,
Yeah,
I think you,
I can't
I think you underestimate how naive some men can be in terms of the ways in which women will enhance their appearance through makeup and filters and these sorts of things. Let me come back to what you said, then I'll address what you said, but can you scoot your microphone to your right? There you go. Perfect. That's good. So you said, can you remind me what you said?
Yeah, I said that I feel like if you normally wear a full face of makeup every day, not every day, but most of the time, then I don't see the problem with making those your pictures.
Okay, so my response to that would be, well, do those same women wear the makeup to sleep, to bed?
No, but when, like,
Okay,
I mean,
so
they're wearing them when they're around people.
But within the context of a romantic relationship,
Okay.
at some point, you guys are going to spend the night. You're going to see your girl without makeup. So it is a bit of a mirage in a sort of way.
But-
and the other thing I would add to that too is why do people why are people attracted to physical beauty? What's one
That's a
reason
deep
why?
question.
I know it's a bit nuanced.
yeah.
but-
Because it's a good indicator for health
well,
and fertility.
yes,
One
but
answer.
for
Say
example,
it just
one
catches your eye.
for example, if you had the choice to have children with someone who is very attractive and children with someone who was not attractive, you would want to pair with someone who's physically attractive
Right.
so that your children are physically attractive, because we know physical attractiveness gives you certain benefits and privileges throughout your life.
Well, my thing with that is that makeup only covers up so much. I mean, if you like, I don't know. I feel like someone who's pretty and wears just some makeup to enhance it. I mean, you can still probably tell that they're a naturally pretty person.
I mean,
no, or
I don't know if you've seen some of these
That's
before and
not
after.
true.
I don't know if you've seen some before and after photos, but
But it's
Okay,
like
I can see that.
you're saying, I get what the point you said earlier about I'm not recognizing how like naive some men could be to like makeup. Like honestly, I can maybe a few percent wouldn't agree, but almost everyone's makeup here in this room, if we were to take it off, we would all look damn near the same. The men mostly would not be able to tell a difference. I'm not gonna do it, so don't fucking ask me. But the thing is like
I
You should
got-
have said that.
I said, don't
got
fucking
some-
ask me.
I got some
You think I do my
Neutrogena
makeup for 30 minutes to be
makeup.
here to wear for an hour and take it off? You're out of your damn mind. Anyways, back to my point. Yes, men could be naive, but most men can see when you're wearing that much makeup. Like if you're wearing makeup to transform your face, unless you are a freaking Ariel or the Kardashians makeup artist, you're gonna see that powder on their face, especially when you meet them in person. You're gonna see the layers. It becomes to a point where it looks wrong. They call it birthday makeup. You know, that's what the thing is, birthday makeup. Like, I get it, I get your point, but a little bit of makeup, come on, like.
Someone wrote this in the comments, so I can't take credit for it, but they asked a fair question, which was, if you don't think makeup significantly enhances your attractiveness, then why wear it?
I didn't say that. I said it does enhance yourself. I said it enhances my natural features, which is why I do it, because it makes me feel better about myself,
But-
more put together. When I look in the mirror, I look like, okay, like I look like I'm about to start my day. I look a little bit more awake, not like I look like a completely different person. That's
But
not what I'm
okay,
saying.
if makeup didn't have any sort of benefit to your appearance, women just wouldn't
Did
wear
I not
it.
say? Are you guys skipping
No,
past
but
the word enhance?
but you're saying
your
like,
features?
but
like,
but in terms of selecting a partner, both men and women look to physical attractiveness to determine like, oh, I want to meet this person. So you are essentially misrepresenting your actual appearance, or if you want to use enhancing,
That's-
you
go
you
ahead.
are to a degree. That's not what you actually look like.
But my overall point, like how you said how men could be so naive to makeup, like not just me, majority of us here would look, most men, they could be like, oh, maybe she looks a little bit tired or she looks a little bit less flushed in the cheeks. They're not going to notice a vast difference. I'm telling you this because of how often it happens to me from men telling me, oh, I didn't even know you were wearing makeup now, or that you were making this time. Unless I'm wearing sparkly shit on my eyes and a red lip, they usually can't tell.
See, but look, the difference from you and other women is you might look pretty without makeup. There's a dozen other women that we've seen that hasn't. And like you said, you've been with women. I've been with women before, and they take their makeup off and look completely different. I have concealer on, so I'm fine with taking my makeup off. But there's a lot of girls who don't look the same. So I understand exactly why men want women to live in their natural beauty, because they love themselves and look at themselves that way. Whether you want to believe it or not, I know dozens of women who wear makeup and are insecure as hell.
I'm not,
So
I mean,
so the point
everyone's
of like makeup, it does
insecure
enhance
everywhere.
beauty, and it does make a lot of girls more prettier, and some girls don't even look good without it.
That's
Now,
my
just, like,
overarching
facts.
point, though, is like those women who don't look pretty without the makeup. One, either aren't gonna look still pretty with the makeup, or they're doing a shit ton of makeup to look good. So the guys who don't like natural women aren't gonna go after them. Is my overall point. Is that
Well, okay, we can. I mean,
leave those beat down faces for the men who like the beat down faces, and the natural beauties for the men who like natural beauties.
Sure. Okay, well, I mean, we could probably go back and forth on the makeup thing for a little bit. But the other point I was going to make is, and I think this is, me personally, I think the makeup example is similar to the height lying thing, but I can take it a step further. I think a bigger faux pas is using filters on a dating app. So, I mean, I pulled up Facebook dating right now, and I'm looking, I mean, like,
That's a thing.
first photo, filter, you can't even see your nose, basically. Makeup, let me see. I'm not going to show that one. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I should be showing these. Okay, well, for the age range on this
Yeah, I
is
was gonna
fucking
say.
tough.
Oh shit.
Okay, I mean filter, right?
Yeah, I feel like using filtered photos on a dating profile is probably equivalent to lying about your height, you know, because
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
and like that's not just like you
It's just
could.
a
I'll agree
I
with
just
that.
would probably say it's just it's like impractical for whoever's doing it because you're gonna see them in person. But I could totally see how like a guy who is like really charming, great personality, but is like trying to meet someone on a dating app wants to like lie about his height, because if that like makes a difference to a girl like going to see if going on a first date with him or not, and then he, you know, woos her over with his like humor, but like he wouldn't have gotten the chance to like show her his personality beforehand, like that makes sense.